Your Honor, I respect you and I respect the jury, but I did not do this. And if anything happens to me when I go in there, I did not do it to myself. And you must all know that.
You don't respect yourself, so I know you don't respect me.
I respect
I'm just your babysitter, and so, you know, when you need your diaper changed.
You're the one who's too easy on them.
Oh, really? Does this sound familiar? Daddy, I need $300.
Hollywood loves an underdog story. But for these 20 black actors, breaking into Tinseltown came with some brutal reality checks. From being typecast like with Marlon Wayans,
What's up, boy? What's up? You watch, Jordan. What's up? I'm gonna eat pork, and I'm gonna get real big, and I'm gonna kick your
to being straight up blacklisted like Monique.
So again, the phones didn't stop ringing and the scripts didn't stop coming, but the offers that were associated with them were offers that made me say, guys, I can't accept that.
Let's dive into 20 black actors who Hollywood left in the shadows and find out what they're up to now.
You wanna say something? You wanna say something? I ain't slapped a bitch in 2 weeks.
First, Monique. After her knockout role in Precious, Monique snagged the Oscar in 2010. But things took a turn. She wouldn't promote the film without extra pay, and that didn't sit well with Hollywood heavyweights like Oprah, Tyler Perry, and director Lee Daniels. Standing her ground got her labeled difficult, and it wasn't just words.
So again, the phones didn't stop ringing and the scripts didn't stop coming, but the offers that were associated with them were offers that made me say, guys, I can't accept that.
Daniels allegedly told her she'd been blackballed, costing her major roles in The Butler, Empire, and a Richard Pryor biopic. Suddenly, her Oscar wasn't opening doors. Then, in 2018, Monique was back, calling for a Netflix boycott after they offered her $500,000 for a comedy special. Way less than they'd offered other big-name comedians.
I'm gonna come back here. Kill your ass. Thank you.
Next, Isaiah Washington's career took a nosedive after major drama on the Grey's Anatomy set. In 2007, he clashed with Patrick Dempsey and reportedly used a homophobic slur, sparking huge backlash, especially after T.R. Knight came out as gay.
Seriously?
No, I did not call TR It never happened. Never happened.
Though Washington apologized, ABC cut him from the show and his career stalled. He later expressed regret, saying the slur wasn't directed at Knight but was used in the heat of the moment.
It's not about black eyes or bloody noses in this world. It's life or death, and if you don't toughen up.
Terrence Howard getting booted from Iron Man? Total Hollywood mess. He was roadie in the first movie, but come Iron Man 2, Don Cheadle was in the suit.
You don't respect yourself, so I know you don't respect me.
I respect
I'm just
you.
your babysitter, and so, you know, when you need your diaper changed.
The reason? A major money clash. Howard was actually paid more than RDJ for the first flick, but when it was sequel time, Marvel wanted to slash his paycheck, supposedly to pump up RDJ's. Next, Wesley Snipes. Wesley Snipes' story has it all: fame, fall, and the fight to bounce back. In 2008, he got hit with charges for not filing taxes from 1999 to 2004, when he earned about $40 million. That led to a 3-year prison stint and a $5 million fine. He served his time from 2010 to 2013. Pre-prison, Snipes was a Hollywood icon with roles in Blade, White Men Can't Jump, and Passenger 57. Afterward, he struggled to reclaim his spot, but snagged parts in The Expendables 3 and Chirac, plus some TV gigs.
You understand what I'm saying? All due respect, Frank. If I buy something, I own it. No, that ain't true.
Cuba Gooding Jr.'s career has been a roller coaster. He skyrocketed to fame after winning an Oscar for Jerry Maguire in '96 with the iconic line, "Show me the money," still ringing in fans' ears. But then his film choices started to flop with movies like Boat Trip and Snow Dogs. The real drama hit in 2019 when he faced multiple accusations of misconduct, leading to his arrest. By 2022, he pled guilty to forcibly touching a woman at a NYC nightclub, which seriously hurt his reputation.
This is a great book. You should read it sometime.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, could I read it to you now?
Stacy Dash, aka Dion from Clueless, has had a rocky Hollywood ride due to her conservative views. After endorsing Mitt Romney in 2012, she faced major backlash, especially for wanting to eliminate Black History Month and criticizing Obama. Her stint as a Fox News commentator didn't help her image, as her support for Trump and comments on Black Lives Matter turned many against her. A standout moment was when Chris Rock introduced her at the 2016 Oscars, calling her the new director of the Academy's Minority Outreach Program, which got mixed reactions.
Oh, see, these is Sean John, so I gotta get my swing.
Next, Nick Cannon definitely stirred the pot back in 2020 with some seriously controversial comments on his podcast. He claimed that Jews were the true Hebrews, and that Black folks were the true chosen people. Yikes. The backlash was swift, with people calling him out for promoting harmful stereotypes and spreading anti-Semitic ideas. Viacom CBS, which runs his show Wild 'N Out, didn't hold back either. They were deeply troubled by his words and cut ties with him right away.
In Hebrew, they call it, teshuvah, the process of not only, repenting, but through that, if you're ever met with a similar situation, that you make a different decision.
Cannon quickly took to Twitter to apologize and followed it up with a longer statement where he owned up to the hurt his comments caused.
There is no us. We done hooked up a bunch of times, and most of those times I was high.
Next, Jussie Smollett. In January 2019, Jussie Smollett, from Empire, reported a hate crime in Chicago, claiming he was attacked by two men who shouted slurs and put a noose around him. His story got a ton of media attention.
Your Honor, I respect you and I respect the jury, but I did not do this. And I am not and if anything happens to me when I go in there, I did not do it to myself. And you must all know that.
However, police later suspected he staged the attack and charged him with filing a false report. In March, charges were dropped, causing public outrage and a lawsuit from Chicago to recover investigation costs. Smollett was written out of Empire's final season, seriously hurting his career. He still claims he's innocent and wants to move on.
My name's Winston Shakespeare. And yours, young lady?
Next, Taye Diggs. Taye Diggs, the guy from Rent and The Best Man, has had a solid career, but it hasn't been all sunshine and rainbows. Even though he's super talented, he's opened up about the struggle to find roles in Hollywood that break the mold and give him some real depth to work with. In chats with the media, Diggs has talked about the battle for better representation and getting diverse projects off the ground.
You're the one who's too easy on them.
Oh, really? Does this sound familiar? Daddy, I need $300.
Next, Janet Hubert, the original Aunt Viv from The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, had a messy exit after season 3, sparking a long feud with Will Smith. She felt blackballed in Hollywood afterward. The drama started during contract talks for season 4, when she turned down an unfair deal and got replaced by Daphne Maxwell Reid, leaving fans confused. Hubert revealed her time on set was tense, especially with Will, as she felt sidelined. After leaving, she struggled to find work and was labeled difficult.
That's for him.
Thanks, Guido.
It's Vito.
Whatever.
Next, Orlando Jones. Orlando Jones's firing from American Gods created a huge uproar. He played Mr. Nancy, a character known for his powerful speeches on race. In December 2019, he announced he was let go because the new showrunner thought his character sent the wrong message for Black America. Jones was blindsided, especially after putting in so much work as an actor and writer. Fans rallied behind him, outraged by the decision. The producers Fremantle claimed the change was just a shift in storyline, but Jones insisted his firing was about race, highlighting ongoing representation issues in Hollywood.
High roller, come to visit. What the you doing here, Ice?
Next, Micky Fifer made waves in Hollywood with his breakout role in Spike Lee's Clockers in 1995, quickly landing gigs in 8 Mile, ER, and Soul Food. But his journey hasn't been all smooth sailing. After leaving ER in 2008, he found it tough to snag roles that matched his early success. With the industry shifting, opportunities for black actors dried up. Fifer has been open about the grind it takes to succeed, emphasizing that it doesn't happen overnight. He also faced personal challenges, filing for bankruptcy in 2014 over debts like back taxes and legal fees, adding to the stress.
No, this trick didn't. No, this trick did not just go there.
Next, Vivica A. Fox. Vivica A. Fox is a Hollywood icon known for Independence Day and Kill Bill, but her journey hasn't been easy. Early on, she struggled to shake the soap opera label from The Young and the Restless and Days of Our Lives. Her big break came in 1996 with Independence Day, but she fought hard for that audition. While she's had standout roles in Set It Off and Soul Food, leading parts have been scarce due to typecasting and limited opportunities for black actresses.
Get out of my way. Get out of my way.
Next, Tasha Arnold started as a child actor in Little Shop of Horrors, but really hit it big with Martin. After the show wrapped in 1997, she struggled to find roles that matched her fame. Tasha has kept working, showing up in Everybody Hates Chris as Rochelle, the tough love mom. She's been vocal about the industry's typecasting issues and the lack of great opportunities for black actresses, facing challenges in landing the diverse roles she deserves.
The ones that can swim in 105-degree temperature water and live to party on some child's French fries.
Next, Gabrielle Union. Gabrielle Union's stint on America's Got Talent became a major controversy. After joining as a judge in 2019, she was let go after one season for speaking out about a toxic work environment. Union raised issues like racism, highlighting a white contestant in blackface, and criticized the lack of diversity and support for contestants of color. She also struggled with Simon Cowell's smoking, which triggered her allergy. When she voiced her concerns, she was labeled difficult. Though NBC investigated, they claimed her complaints didn't impact her exit.
You know, you are really destroying the groove up in here.
Sorry.
Next, Nia Long. Nia Long is a Hollywood icon known for hits like Boys and the Hood, The Best Man, and Big Mama's House. But her path hasn't been all smooth sailing. Despite her talent, landing steady leading roles has been tough. Nia had memorable roles in The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and Third Watch, but the industry often typecast black actresses and offered limited opportunities. One big hurdle? The rumor that she turned down a role in the 2000 Charlie's Angels reboot because of ageism.
What's up? You watch, Jordan. What's up? I'm gonna eat pork and I'm gonna get real big and I'm gonna kick your
Next, Marlon Wayans. Marlon Wayans, part of the legendary Wayans family, has made a name for himself in comedy and acting. But let's be real. He's had some serious struggles finding roles that break free from the typical stereotypes. Marlon has been vocal about how the industry tends to typecast black actors, which seriously limits their options. His journey kicked off with films like I'm Gonna Get You Sucker and the classic sketch show In Living Color, both created by his brother Keenan Ivory Wayans. While these gigs let him flex his comedic chops, they also pigeonholed him into certain stereotypes.
Oh, so you want a box? Is that what it is? You want some of this? Hey, you know what? There ain't nothing to it but to do it.
Next, Jada Pinkett Smith. Jada Pinkett Smith, known for her roles in Set It Off, The Nutty Professor, and The Matrix, has faced big challenges in Hollywood. Despite her talent, finding roles that truly showcase her abilities has been tough, largely due to diversity issues in the industry. She's been outspoken about these struggles, especially when she called for a boycott of the 2016 Academy Awards over the lack of diversity among nominees.